Very good, very good.
Hello everybody, how are we today? So happy Friday. It's a great day to play. If anyone saw my daily affirmation video that I do on my IGTV, today's a day to play. So spend some time playing. So I was walking yesterday. I was just taking a walk, and I started thinking about the whole Soulja Boy thing, right? And how Drake, in a lot of videos, Drake is constantly connected with the Big Draco constellation, while Soulja Boy then started calling himself Big Draco. Meanwhile, Drake is actually connected with the constellation, but the way I broke this down was so insane. So I'm gonna go through my notes because I had an inkling. My inkling really was that there was more to the story than what we were really recognizing. Oh, wait, this has to go up, doesn't it? Because I know then it's like sideways. Okay, cool. My inkling was that there was more to the story than what we were recognizing. And I looked up the constellation. There's certain times of the year where that part, in certain astrological signs or certain dates, where the Draco or dragon constellation will actually influence very particular energies. Both Drake and Soulja Boy fall under those times of the year where that dragon energy influences you. So I had an inkling that Soulja Boy was the dragon and that Drake is just an aspect of it. So that's kind of like how I came to my little conclusion when I was doing this work. I'm gonna go to my other one on my page, and because we have to leave this page, I want to make sure I can see all my comments because I haven't gone live on Facebook in a minute. I just want to make sure I can see all the comments. Sometimes it doesn't let me see them, which is like stupid, but see, 8 comments, I didn't see not one of them. Hey there, hey Chinga, Keith, Chirag, whatever your name is, what's up? Now I can see the comments. Okay, great. And let's go like this. Sorry, y'all. I know I'm being like slightly annoying right now. I just want to really make sure I can interact with the people. All right, so that's basically what I ended up discovering. And the Draco constellation is the biggest constellation, or the dragon constellation is the biggest constellation in the night sky. So it's one of the largest constellations, the Draco constellation. It never sets below the horizon for the northern hemisphere, I'll say. And one thing I thought was interesting is that it contains a cat's eye nebula, which happens to be one of the most complex nebula ever discovered. And just when you're dealing with feminine energy and things like that, I think that is very interesting to make mention when you discover something like that. Now, this constellation in mythology is the dragon that guarded the golden apples in the gardens of Hesperides, and it was a wedding present to Hera when she married Zeus. Hera placed the dragon around the tree, and Hercules, who is like a Christ figure, Hercules actually had to come in, and he slayed the dragon, and then Zeus put the dragon in the sky. And then that's how the story they give you of how they got the stars. Now, the golden apple I find very interesting, because in almost all mythologies there's always a reference to a tree or a golden apple or something of that sort. And I think that has to do with it definitely has to do with conquering your lower nature. And so you slay the dragon. You're conquering an aspect of your lower nature, a very powerful aspect. Yeah, Big Draco. Wait till I put you onto this. And to be guarding golden apples. That's like apples are, even in today's society, are a symbol for wisdom and for knowledge. And New York they call the Big Apple, and this is definitely a center for a lot of metaphysical information. A lot of people that are metaphysical and that come into higher consciousness do it in New York, which, you know, you would think that actually is an opposite, but it's the way it goes. And then usually they move after that. Oh, why can't I see anything here? Boom, got it. Okay. So, okay, in the Draco, in the Draco constellation, there's also a dwarf galaxy, or it's in the dwarf galaxy, which has a large amount of dark matter. So that's going to be dealing with your melanin. That's going to be dealing with your soul. That's going to be dealing with that, the alchemy of that. It stretches from an Aries constellation to Sagittarius, but there are certain days that it's more in alignment, I guess you could say. So in the dragon is the enemy of God or man, and it's called the Destroyer. Now, anybody who studies mythology will know who Yaldabaoth is, and you'll understand that the God of this world is a false God, that the true God, the true Christ, that figure is within you. And when Christ comes back, even in the Bible and in many mythologies, when you get these Christ-like figures, Christ represents the Savior, but you're saving yourself. So essentially, you're going to want to hold the Christ energy. Now, the Christ that comes back always comes back with the flaming sword. No, it's slaying your lower nature. Anyway, so the Christ that comes back always comes back with the flaming sword. So the dragon is the destroyer. That's what that symbol actually represents. So I'm looking at these two characters, you know, these two famous or celebrities or whatever, and I'm looking at these two characters and I'm understanding that they're both holding this energy. Soulja Boy being a Leo, Drake, and the Leo always comes as the redeemer. The Leo is very strong in spirit. They come as a savior when they're on their positive aspect. And then you have the Scorpio, who is more of a trickster and more of a magician. They would be like a dark magician. How I read the energy, you know, dealing with scorpions, dealing with the hidden aspects and nature of humanity. That's really what you get from that particular aspect. So, oh, okay, close. My notes here. Oh, they're the golden apples of immortality. So that would be representing the soul as well. So Drake is it's Bu Tez or Tees. Bu Tez. His birthday is October 24th. The Bu Tez star is only a part of the Draco constellation, the Bu Tez star. So, and it's the bear keeper. So I'm like, okay. I didn't do any extra research on that, but I was just like, okay, cool. The bear keeper. And even in the U.S. Stock market, when you're in a bull economy is when everything's selling, and when the economy's good, money is flowing. When you're in a bear, everything's in hibernation. So that's an interesting aspect to explore. He was born under the Bootes star, and I may be saying that wrong. I really didn't check, but Drake was born under the Bootes star of the Draco constellation. Now check out this hot shit. Soulja Boy, a.k.a. Big Draco, is the entire constellation. What he was born under, he actually is. So Soulja Boy, a.k.a. Big Draco, actually is the entire constellation. Hey, what's up, Ace? And Drake is only an aspect of it. Even though he's carrying the name with him, that's the reason why Soulja Boy came out and is like, oh, well, I taught Drake everything he knows, because he's literally like Drake's daddy, astrologically. Drake is only holding an aspect of that energy. Soulja Boy is holding the full spectrum of the dragon energy. And perhaps the dragon was asleep, which is why we're seeing such a comeback this year. So then I looked up 2019, the universal year is 3. Number of communication, heightened emotion, and what's in the dark comes to light. Drake plays in the dark. As a Scorpio, he plays with the subconscious mind. He plays as a trickster spirit. So what was in the dark with him is now coming to light. The number 3 also resonates with the ascended master. So you have a lot of masters that are showing themselves at this time, and they're assisting. So that's definitely an energy you want to tap into. Also, it's 3 is connected with the energy of Mars, which, you know, Mars is like a warlike card. 3 is also the Empress card in the tarot deck. Also resonates with creativity, speaking your mind, and belief in yourself. So to see somebody who everybody was making fun of, everybody was, you know, getting at, to all of a sudden almost miraculously transcend is just showing you, and really stepping into his power is just showing you how real the energy is. This is real energy. So I think he's going to have a fabulous year. And Soulja Boy, more power to him. He's going to be on cloud 9. A couple side facts. Yeah, for sure. I'm like, hey. So a couple side facts about Soulja Boy, a.k.a. Big Draco, is that he is a Leo. The Leos are the leaders of the zodiac, the redeemers. Definitely dealing with the element of fire, so that also is in alignment with the I know it was in alignment before with the whole aspect of the dragon energy. Also happens to be a very leisurely sign, and also connected with the Dionysian realm, which is the realm of leisure. It's finding enlightenment through leisure. And he's a star of Jupiter and Jano. Yeah, I think that's it. Let me see if I might have, okay, Drake, Bearkeeper, Scorpio. Okay, so the story behind Scorpios is the Scorpio killed Orion, which is a water sign. It was actually Artemis that, in one story it's Artemis, and one story it's Apollo. They're brother and sisters. But they killed Orion with the Scorpio. And this sign happens to be ruled by Pluto, which is interesting. It's very cerebral. All right, so that was my breakdown of that situation. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll definitely be posting more. My website, I wanted to launch it today, but let's give it by Moon Day or Monday. I'll be launching my website. If anybody needs, obviously, a dream decoding, or if you need a tarot card reading, feel free to hit me up. I do have some free time today. I can always make myself available for a dream decoding. They don't take much of my time. The tarot card reading, if I do get busy, we may have to schedule it. So that's just how it goes, because they do draw a lot of energy from me. But thank you all for connecting today. I appreciate you, and just going with me on my little ride. But I love you infinitely on Instagram. Take care, guys. And share. And on, I don't even know if I can like get ready on Facebook. Let's see. Cause hold on, my camera. I'm sorry, I know I'm moving you around. My camera is covering, well, was covering. Where is it? Oh, I found it. Can I pause this? Oh, and live video. Okay, let me check the comments really quick. And I love you guys. Thank you. If you guys enjoyed any of this information, please feel free to send me a little $5 maybe, a little donation. My Cash App is there for you if you need it. And thank you for connecting. You all have a beautiful day. Love you.